I remembered I
Jesus
had.
Christ, the ads jumped scared me because they started with a loud noise.
Oh. I am sorry to hear that. I wish like see this would be cool. This is my Twitch clip moment. Turn it into a short and upload it. Twitch should do a thing where basically where you can select what ads you want to run on your channel. And I'm pretty sure they don't have this because I've looked. Because I don't know. Like I feel like that makes a lot of sense is like the streamer is going to know better than any algorithm what their community is interested in and what they like. And I think that would make sense is if you say, okay, the streamer has to select, I don't know, say like 7 categories of ads where it's like, okay, I know that probably everyone that's like going to be hanging out in here and watching my stuff is probably not interested in, I don't know, new Ford F-150. Like that, I know that's something I'm not interested in. But like, I don't know, maybe like video games about, or I mean, obviously Twitch is going to be a lot of like video game ads and stuff, right? Like, I know I'm not really interested in, nor do I think people that hang out in here are interested in like, I don't know, flavor of the month, like live service gotcha game. I know that that's not, that's not what I'm into, and that's not what people that watch me are into, I don't think. So I don't know. I think that would make sense is like if I could say like, okay, yeah, run these type of ads, and then I'd have more control over like what ads run on my channel. Cause like the way that whole kind of like ad and like producer, like, content producer, content creator, as much as I don't like that term, that whole relationship is very one way, where the content creator is pretty much at the will of whatever the advertisers and their algorithms decide. So I think it'd be cool if it gave a little more power back to like content creators to say like, hey, you can choose what types of ads you want to see on your content. Like, I don't know, like for example, like if you're I mean, I know like YouTube, I mean, I think that would be cool in general. YouTube might have something. I feel like I've seen that in like the YouTube creator studio before. But like in general, if you're like a content creator, like choosing what types of like what ad categories show up on your stuff would be really sick. Like if somebody's like a content creator that makes stuff that is like I don't know, say like not necessarily child content, like like little kid blippy videos or whatever, but like content that's like video gaming, and like that it attracts children and stuff, but the video is not set as to be for children, so that way it can actually like have ads and you can actually make money and everything. Being able to say like, oh, Forgotten Beast inbound, okay. Being able to say like, okay, well, I don't want ads advertising gambling or whatever. Like, I don't want that on my channel, or I don't want the like more accepted version of gambling, which is like gotcha games. I don't want that showing up on my channel. I think that'd be cool. And also like that's the other thing is like for viewers of ads being able to say like, please do not have an ad that is over like X amount of decibels, please. Because like, holy shit, the amount of times that like, I mean, full disclosure, I use an ad blocker. I know. I don't like seeing ads in general. I just don't. It's distracting. It uses a lot of bandwidth. I have I'm so much anti-ad that I literally have a pie hole set up on my network to route my DNS through and block ads at a DNS level. And I've done the math before. And with the amount of traffic yeah. Let's see, what does it actually have? It's deadly dust. Okay. Okay. I'll pause and finish my thought here. I don't like seeing ads in general, like at all. I don't like how they're invasive to privacy. I don't like how they lag connections, like, and just like, I mean, for the longest time I was on a metered connection, and I did the math. I sat down, did the math, calculated like what the average size like packet is that's coming out from like every time there's like an ad tracking shit. I sat down, I did the math, calculated how many packets. On average, I was saving about 200 gigabytes a month of just raw data from my network by having ad block and network level ad block via Pi-hole DNS. 200 gigabytes. Now, because I have Xfinity, before when I wasn't paying for the like premium to have an unlimited because I kept going over my limit, you have a 1.2 terabyte limit. And now it seems like a lot, but also I host a lot of stuff through my network. I host a VPN. I host a lot of like, Minecraft servers and like other services and stuff on my network that like, I have a lot of traffic that comes in and out of my network for pretty much just my own use. And so with that, I'm using a lot of my bandwidth already for just like hosting services, like, game servers and like, like media backup, all of my, like, things like Sync Thing, which is used basically like Google Drive Sync, but like you host it yourself. Lots of stuff on my network. And it's like, yeah, it uses through, and I'm not the only one in the building here that uses this connection. And, there's like 20 devices on my network. And so it's like, you multiply that out. It's like, yeah, I was using like 2 terabytes a month. And so I had to fork over the extra like $80 or whatever to get unlimited data, which is criminal in my opinion. That your home connection is metered. Metered connections are silly. But we have to play with the the hand we're dealt. And it's like, yeah, so if I had data tracking, if like all that tracking and network traffic was going, it would just like totally tank my internet. It would have used like all of my traffic. That would be not good. So yeah, it's ridiculous. And I think if we're gonna have to, if ads are like on Twitch, ad block doesn't work anymore.
Professional indicator cool.
Yes. Oh yeah, no, I despise ads. I think if there was a better way of showing ads, I mean, okay, so first off, still on the ad rant. Let me get this guy queued up to be killed. I think if there was an actual privacy respecting way of doing ads that was like audited and run by like, I don't know, the government or something. So it's like some like independent organization that doesn't have a, because like I wouldn't trust Google to do it. I wouldn't trust anybody to do it. Wonder how I got here. Hello. I don't know. Were you in the raid earlier from Pretty Fist, maybe? Not sure. But regardless, welcome in. We are playing Dwarf Fortress. And currently getting attacked by a giant forgotten beast and ranting about how much I hate advertising.
Sorry to cut you off earlier, Fakans. I assume they were with Pretty Fist S raid.
Oh yeah, probably. Let's see, where is our guy? Hell yeah, I love Dwarf Fortress. I just recently, like in this last week, got back into it because I got the bug again of wanting to play it, and then I ended up playing it for like way too many hours. Um, but yeah, I don't know if there was like a government or like independent organization that like managed like some sort of ad standard. Like I would trust NIST to do it.
It has like civilization.
I've been playing since pre Z levels version when it was just mining off the side of a cliff. Oh wow. Okay. I'm definitely not that not that much of a veteran in this game, but I've played it. I tried playing it a little bit before the Steam release, and even though normally I can handle ASCII graphics, it was way too much to learn to be enjoyable. Um, but with the Steam release, better mouse support and everything, it
Oh, speaking of
was
the
really
F1
cool.
of my adventure runs, nice hotline my lost BTW. In one of my runs I was doing super well, having fun just living, and then I got shot in the middle spine with a multi-immediate death.
Yeah, I haven't played the adventure mode at like ever. I'll have to try and play it. I think it's like ready, or it might still be in like beta, but I think it's like playable in the GUI version on Steam. But yeah, I'll have to see. That seems pretty fun. But yeah, I don't know. I'd trust like in the government. I'd trust like
It's
NIST to
difficult.
run it.
Combat is scary.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. I'll have to sit down and learn it. But yeah, I don't know. Like I would trust NIST, National Institute. What does NIST stand for again? NIST. They're very cool. National Institute of Standards and Technology. Yes. Um, NIST is one of the few government organizations that I think is actually really cool and awesome. Um, they do a lot of like setting like ISO standards for things and making sure things are following a standard. Standard reference materials are a whole interesting rabbit hole to learn about. Um, but I would trust NIST to establish like an advertising standard that everybody has to follow, um, and like set a spec that allows it to like. Oh my god, it's a slaughter. Okay, they're getting them. They're getting them. Um, but yeah, for them to like set a privacy respecting standard, um, that allows advertising without it being like totally awful